Alright folks, welcome to another video. So yeah, this is another Lost Ark video. If you wonder what the Lost Ark stands for, it's basically your character is in the quest for the Ark to kill demons. So in this Lost Ark world, demons have invaded and killed a whole bunch of people, destroyed a bunch of towns, and supposedly the Lost Ark or the Ark can kill the demons. So that's why it's called Lost Ark. Yeah, and this game does remind me of Diablo. So if Blizzard decided to make a Diablo MMO RPG, this one's more reverse. It's more like an RPG MMO. Uh, it is not a open world sandbox. You are pretty much boxed in. There's not you can't even jump. Yeah, if you press the spacebar, the character would do, at least for the mage would do that. So there's no jumping. You can't climb anything. Uh, so it's kind of like playing Diablo. It reminds me big time of Diablo. So we're gonna run a instance, a dungeon. It is soloable so far. I'm up to level 18, and for the dungeons, at least so far that I've done, my suggestion is run them at least 3 times because the dungeon does have. I'll go ahead and get in there. So it'll show the rewards. I'm going to do hard. I've already ran this once, so it shows the reward that you could get. But other than the rewards, you also have other drops that the boss would drop on top of the reward. So let's get in there. And so far, this game is pretty soloable. All of the mobs are not that tough. Let's see. Let's go. Whoop. Alright, I don't like this click to walk and using the WSD key. To me, it feels very clunky. That's not good. Okay, did that? Okay, yeah, that. And of course, in these dungeons, there are like these little sprouts because these are beginner dungeons. They're soloable. You don't have to team up with other people. So there are sprouts. So look for the sprouts because basically those are XP. So you click on it, it gives you like plus XP. Let's see here. I see a sprout. I think that's one I've already clicked. The Mococo seed. And of course, there are hidden areas that you can get in that I can break like a rock or a wall. This dungeon doesn't seem to have it. What? I'm gonna. Oh shoot! I'm about to die. What the heck? I'm not paying attention. I'm doing a video. Okay. Yeesh. And yes, you do have there is no heal spells. I don't think any of the characters have heal spells, but you have these healing pots, which a lot of Korean MMOs have. And I believe these are 8-second cooldown, so you kind of got to be careful. Let's see, I think I've already clicked on this sprout. That's over here. The first time I ran it. So yeah, once you click it, it's like hidden areas like that. And yes, like I said, this reminds me big time of Diablo. Yeah, and these flowers don't move, so if you have range attack. Okay, that's out of the range. No, there we go. Yes, and of course, if you touch the flowers, they will poison you. All right, so let's see here. Now I'm looking around at my second run. That's why I also suggest running it, a couple of times because there might be stuff that you might overlook. Flower is freaking hard to kill, man. Let's see. Yeah, again, I'm still learning the spells, and again, I don't like this click move and the. Darn it! I accidentally. Yeah, this is a little shield, that, like shields you for like 5 seconds. But okay. Yes, wherever your mouse pointer is, like if you have a range attack. You don't really have to kill these flowers. They. Huh? And of course, I look for add-ons because I always with MMOs, I always look for add-ons to. Because I wish the skill cooldowns would be like up here or somewhere out here where I can see instead of having to look down here. Okay. Yeah, that skill is pretty strong. Fire is nice also. Okay, of course I'm looking around to see if I can see any more sprouts or any extra. Nope, I don't see any extra spaces or. Okay, that's. Yeah, so wherever your pointer, or wherever your mouse cursor is pointed at, is where. Darn it! Come on, man. Yeah, and again, like I say, wherever your mouse pointer is pointed at, you can't skill. That's where your character will face. And it took me a while to get used to that. Well, I'm still not used to it. cooldown. Like I said, I wish the cooldown was like, up here where I can actually see it. This. I don't. Darn it. Oh boy, I'm almost dead. I think I is gonna dead. I think I is gonna dead. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't die. So, but almost. Come on, man. Wasn't this hard to kill him last time, huh? Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that is the boss. Or that was the boss. Yeah, let's see what I got. Okay, got a rune. Okay, I didn't get anything. So I guess I'll end the video here because I'm gonna run this one more time. And yeah, you have to come click on this orb here. Yeah, and unless there's an exit to go out, there's two ways for you to exit a dungeon. Uh, One is to press F2 and then click on the exit dungeon song right here, or press M for the map and then click on a triport. And yes, and you have to actually go to where the triport is located and then click on it to activate it so that you can actually use it anywhere from around the world or even in a dungeon. So I'm going to do the F2 because this has got like a 1 minute cooldown. So I didn't really get anything. I guess update anything that an upgrade. I didn't get any upgrades. So because the last two dungeons that I ran, I actually got upgrades each time I went in and run it again. But this time I didn't get anything. Of course, almost died. Yeah, and of course, and also in the game there are these Z and X button. This one is this teleports to the target location and moves up to 15 meters. So she doesn't really, so the mage really doesn't have any like escape. I should have used this protective potion. I only got like 4 left. This next time I'll think about it if I remember. Yeah, this one just boosts your magic. So if you press Z, that just boosts your magic, which I should have done. Again, I'm still a noob to this game, and of course, one of the complaints from people is that it is hella of a grind or hard to get to level 50. Level 50 is it is a hard cap. I don't know if Lost Ark's going to raise it to 55 or 60, but one of the complaints from folks, the YouTube videos I watch, is that it's a long grind. In this game, unlike the other Korean MMORPGs, there is no mob grinding. Uh, so uh, so the best way to level up is to do quests. And of course, a lot of the quest is to go kill, 10, 20 of these mobs, come back to NPC Joe. Uh, I guess that's one of the things. That's one thing that I like about this game is that there's not a mob grind like Black Desert. Black Desert, yeah, there are quests you can do, but the main thing to level up is mob grinding. And yeah, and in Black Desert, I would probably be level 60 by now. Because 0 to 60 is super easy. The grind is 60 to 63. I think the soft cap is at 64 right now in Black Desert. So that's the grind is 60 to 64, and so far, yeah, so far I'm only up to like level 18, and and I can see. So I'm gonna try to, I guess, level my mage and my gunslinger. Like do 5 levels on one, go back and do 5 levels on the other. Um, and of course, there was a YouTube video of a guy. He's like, yeah, if you do that, it's going to be a hell of a grind if you're trying to level 2 characters at a time. His suggestion was to just do one character and go back and do the other one. I'm going to try to do two. One, I guess if you got time. My only gripe is that I can't have Black Desert Online minimize in the background and play Lost Ark because of the easy cheat version conflict. It seems Lost Ark uses version 4. Black Desert Online uses version 5 of easy cheat. So if you're playing Black Desert or if you're playing Lost Ark and you want to go to Black Desert or vice versa. And yes, Black Desert does. Uh, what's the word I'm thinking of? They actually want you to AFK uh, in that game. Basically, AFK grind and AFK life skill basically. So if you're fishing, training your horse like I mentioned, um, doing other life skill where you can AFK, they actually want you to do that. But the problem is you can't play Black Desert with it minimized while you're AFK life skilling and play Lost Ark. And man, there's like 15 games that uses easy cheat. Luckily, Blade and Soul, Unreal Engine 4 doesn't use easy cheat. So if I want to, you know, AFK in Black Desert, and I want to play something else, and again, in at least in Blade and Soul, I want to get my at least one of my characters to level 60. And so I have I think she's a mage or sorceress class. I'm gonna try to get her to level 60 to where before the game, supposedly in Europe. So if you play on the European server, supposedly the community there is still pretty intact. North America, like I said, it's down to one server, and leveling my gunslinger on Blade and Soul, I've seen like so far I've seen like one other player, one other human player. So I was like, whoa, there's a human player. What the heck, So, anyways, that's it for this video. So that's the dungeons, a soloable dungeon. It's a low-level dungeon, and I guess I'll run it a third time here. But do I recommend um, Lost Ark? If you play a kind of like a Warframe is like the opposite of Lost Ark because you're stuck on like a over-the-shoulder third-person view. And that game, I stopped playing it because it gave me motion sickness because you couldn't zoom out. You can zoom in to a first-person view, but you couldn't zoom out more. You were stuck at like basically looking over the shoulder and like a quarter view looking over the shoulder of your character. And it sort of gave me motion sickness, so I stopped playing it. But this game, since again you're looking down at 50 feet above the person, uh, I've got no hint of motion sickness. So this game would be good for someone who's easily motion sickness, playing playing games, especially first-person shooters. A first-person view. This one doesn't have a first-person view. You can zoom in to this level and still move around, but I no idea how you would actually. So hopefully, I'm hoping that Lost Ark implements a typical MMO style UI and movement. Maybe in their next update, like maybe in their next massive update, give us the player the options to keep this, or to switch over to a more typical MMO UI where it's where the attacks is 1 through 10, and then you have like the like ZX CV as like special keys for like potions and stuff like that. I usually use Shift one through 10 for potions and stuff like that. But hopefully they do that. If they do, I would definitely switch over. I don't like this click and movement and this WASD, QRFD, ABC, the ABCDEFG basically. I don't like it, so that's one. You know, maybe if I play the game enough, I'll get used to it. But for right now, I'm like, I don't like this. It's clunky. I almost died in the dungeon because I was trying to, figure out, okay, and maybe put cooldowns like up here or somewhere where, because when we're playing, our eyes are on our character. It's not really down here where the attack buttons, where the attack icons are. So if you put like kind of like Black Desert, even Blade and Soul, the cooldown icons are up here where it's right next to your character where you can see the cooldown. I'm not having to look down here in the icons to see which is where the cooldown is. Okay, enough of a rant gripe. Thanks for watching, and for right now, I still can't recommend Lost Ark. I would recommend if your first MMO, go play a traditional MMO where it's where the attack buttons are, where the attack icons is 1 through 10, and the movement is with your keyboard and the ASD, the WASD key, uh, where the Q and the E are used for like strafes and stuff like that. Go play WoW, I guess, and then come to Lost Ark later, and then get all messed up. All right, well, thanks for watching, and until the next video comes up, maybe once I get to like halfway to maybe level 25, which would be halfway, I'll jump in to make another video. But for right now, I'm kind of enjoying it, Lost Ark, because it is different. But and again, I'm not enjoying it because it is different. All right, thanks for watching, folks.